Are you a founder who can't sell? Well, you're not alone. There are hundreds of founders like you who either don't engage themselves in sales or are unable to sell. See, if you're building a new startup, you don't really have an option but to get involved in sales. Now, you would say, I have money. I can hire people to close deals. Well, it's good that you can, but hiring someone for sales at an early stage is not a wise idea because you don't really have any processes yet. And if you're assigning someone else to figure out sales and create a process for you, then you're digging your own grave. Creating processes is a founder's job. Following them is the team's job. And when it comes to sales, a founder needs to figure out the best way to close clients and share it with the team. Now, if you're a solo founder, you'll have to do the sales. I mean, it goes without saying. But if your startup has a couple of founders, then someone from the founding team needs to take this responsibility. Don't wait for funding or some viral marketing campaign. Go out, talk to people, and sell your product. And there's a reason why founders should do this. It's because you can easily convince VCs if you've already done some work and sold some of your products. So now that you've understood the importance of putting your hands into sales, let's understand how you can actually perform sales and close deals. Closing a deal is basically a 3-step process. Number 1, lead generation. As a founder, you need to first figure out a way to generate leads regularly. However, it changes as your startup grows. In the early days, you have to rely on cold outreach, as nobody knows about your product. And one way of doing this is by sending cold emails every day and saying what you do and how your product can benefit the customer. Remember, you don't need to impress the customer with long emails. Just hit their pain point and tell them how your product comes into the picture. Think about this again and again before sending an email. Once you've figured out what people really want from you, you'll have so much fun doing cold outreach. Here, you also need to make sure that you're investing your time in building a brand that can produce inbound leads in the future. Now, building a brand can start with simply creating content around your niche that enables people to trust you. When you work in this way, which is giving the majority of your focus to cold outreach and also building a channel for inbound leads, you'll eventually be able to delegate lead generation tasks to your team. And with time, you'll have to spend very little time on cold outreach, as your inbound lead channel will be producing enough leads for you to close. So, once you've generated the leads, the next step is to talk to them. Number 2, understanding your leads. When you first get on a call with the lead, you need to know whether they qualify as your customer or not. This not only makes things clear, but it also saves a lot of your time. Now, to know whether the lead qualifies or not, you need to know 3 things. First, can they afford what you're selling? Second, does it create any value in their life? Third, how effective and affordable is the solution that they're currently using? These are some of the questions that you must ask upfront at the start of the meeting, and there are high chances that many leads won't qualify, so don't feel bad about it. Instead, keep talking with new leads and start shortlisting the ones who qualify. One mistake that many founders make when a lead doesn't seem to be interested in their product is giving away products for free. And honestly, this won't help you in 99% of cases. So, long story short, talk to your leads and shortlist the ones who qualify. And this takes us to the last step of making a sale. Number 3, closing a deal. Now comes the most important part and the reason why you've been watching this video. If you've ever tried sales, you must have noticed that people often show interest in your product but refuse to buy it. And this is something that hurts every salesperson because you've already invested so much time and now you want nothing but the deal. So what you've got to do is ask your lead, are you ready to buy the product and be my customer? There's a high chance that they'll say no, but it won't just be a no. They might tell you that they're not sure, maybe they want to ask someone, or maybe they want a demo, or maybe they want to talk to their legal team. And remember, they aren't making excuses. They're actually just telling you the process of becoming your customers. All you have to do is ask them again and again, how can they become your customer? And they will keep telling you what you need to do. Let's say someone might be interested in a demo. So once you give them a demo, they might become your customer. Someone else might be shying away from it because they have to do all the legal formalities. So if you can help them with it, they'll definitely become your customer. This means to close a deal, you need to keep asking for a way from your qualified leads. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to click the subscribe button and share it with your friends. We'll be back with another banger soon.